Mark Ray Mundy for MMAfighting.com at Syndicate MMA in Las Vegas with Joanne Calderwood, who fights on January 19th at UFC on ESPN Plus in Brooklyn against Ariane Lipski. Jojo, that fight just got moved from, I believe it was UFC 233 in Anaheim to Brooklyn on January 19th. Why did that fight move?
To be honest, I don't really know. I just get told by the UFC that it was a week ahead. So, to be honest, it suits me better, and I think with it being the first ESPN card, it's going to be good exposure for me. And if it's a week ahead, then it's a week more recovery, and then I can get another fight. So that's the way I'm looking at it.
Have they told you where on the card that fight will be? Because as far as I know, part of the card is actually going to be on big ESPN in front of a huge audience, and part of the card is going to be on ESPN Plus, the new streaming service. Do you have any idea where your fight will be?
No, like my last fight was the first of the Fight Pass, so I don't know where it is going to be. I've not been told. Could be in the car park for all I know and care. So I'm just grateful it's happening, and yeah, I don't care where I am in the card, but I know I'm going to perform, and maybe I'll work my way back up to main or co-main event spot again. Lipski's
nickname is the Violence Queen. It sounds to me like that's the kind of matchup that Joanne Calderwood could sink her teeth into. Is it not someone named the Violence Queen?
Yeah, the name, the footages, like everything about her. Like I've been watching, seeing what she's like for training and her fighting, and yeah, I can see that she's a stand-up girl to the core. And yeah, this is a fight that I can look forward to and kind of believe, but still have it in the back of my mind that she's probably going to take me down.
This is your second training camp now, I believe, at Syndicate in Las Vegas, doing strength and conditioning at the UFC PI. How have things changed for you over the last 8 months or so since you've been here in Vegas?
It's like this year has been a drastic change to my lifestyle and my training. I'm really grateful for where I am in my career and the athlete and my lifestyle that I'm living right now. It's like it's my version 2.0 is just here, and it's here to stay. And yeah, I'm grateful for the PI because they have informed me and like educated me in everything that I wanted to do, and now it's for me, for my potential that I can live out, and it's just going to be awesome, and I'm loving it here.
You're coming off a win at UFC Lincoln in August against Kalindra Faria, and it was a win that many people didn't expect from Joanne Calderwood, who know you as stand-up fighter, great striker, violent fighter on the feet, a triangle from the bottom. If you would have told Joanne Calderwood a few years ago that you were going to earn a triangle from the bottom win in the UFC, what would you have said to yourself?
Yeah, it's possible, but I know like the past few years I've not been living up to my potential. Like I was lost. I was like, I know I can do better, but it's like I had to change as a person and change my environment, and now like everyone that fought me back then, I would not want to be fighting me right now.
I think one of the things that your coach, John Wood, who's behind us here, said after that win was it wasn't so much the physical skill of it. You've always had that. It was more of the composure and the mental game. How has your confidence and your mental game changed since you've been here? Has that been a big key?
Yeah, like a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter, and I feel like as fighters we've always got issues and we've always got dramas. I just feel like I'm getting all my shit together, and it's just on the only way is up now. So I've got everything together, and it can just make me a better person, a better athlete.
On top of that, now you're able to also fight in your more natural weight class of 125 pounds. How did that fight week feel for you compared to how a fight week felt for you at 115?
Like just not even the fight week, the whole fight camp was like completely different. Like when I was fighting at strawweight, it was like a fat camp. I was like running every day and then running after training. It was like everything was to get my weight down, and I wasn't concentrating on getting good game planning, good training in. So the last fight camp and the fight week was like it's stress-free, and like it's just a breath of fresh air.
So we have a new champion in your weight class of 125. Valentina Shevchenko beat Joanna Jedrzejczyk by unanimous decision. You watched that fight, and what were your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I watched that fight and I knew Valentina was going to win. I thought she would dominated her more. But like looking at that fight, I know Joanna is a strawweight fighter. She just looked pretty much the exact same. So I'm excited for that matchup to be in the flyweight division because it was two strikers. So either one of them, if they got the championship belts, I looked at that as an exciting fight that I would want to fight eventually.
So that fight almost made you feel like, okay, let's go. I'm ready for that type of challenge.
No, I'm only concentrating on the next fight. I can't get ahead of myself. That's happened in the past. You know, people are like, oh, you're next for the title fight and stuff. I'm just concentrating on this next fight and making a performance there.
Let me ask in a different way. Were there any things that you saw in that fight that you felt, okay, there are some things that I can exploit here. I can see some holes in what these two ladies are doing?
Yeah, I was sitting with John and we were both like game planning already and stuff. It's just like a fight fan, you know, we're watching and we're seeing what people are doing wrong, and it's kind of like homework watching other girls, especially in my weight class.
Jessica I got a win at UFC 231 against Katlyn Chookagian, and many people thought that could have been a title eliminator, a number one contender type of fight. And Jessica I herself said she won't take another fight until it's a title fight. You have a fight coming up in just a few weeks now. Could you possibly get that title shot? Is that a possibility that if you beat Lipski, you could be the number one contender?
You know, like I've seen with the UFC, like if you go out there and start someone or put on a great performance, then you can jump the line. So, and that's what I'll be looking to do. So I don't think yeah, it's good to open your mouth and stuff and say I want the next title shot, but to be honest, it's not the way the UFC works. If you're like a star and if you've just got an amazing win, then you jump the line, and that's just the way it is.
Are you speaking for yourself that maybe you're the star that can jump the line?
Oh yeah. Now I'm like looking to jump the line, obviously, because I've got this new confidence. I just feel like my capabilities are there and I can take on anyone.
Last thing for you, looking into 2019, does it seem like everything is kind of coming together for you because you have this new home in Las Vegas? Although I know that Scotland will always be your home. You have this new home, new gym, the UFC PI. Your weight class is opened up. There are strikers that you know you can match up with in that division. Does it feel like 2019 could be a very good year for Joanne Calderwood?
Yes, I thought 2018 was going to be my year, but it kind of was because everything planned out. Obviously, I only fought once, and I wanted to fight twice this year. But things happen for a reason, and we're just rolling on into January. Like it's only a month away from 2018, so I think 2019 is going to be my year.
Thanks, Jojo.